Hello everyone, welcome back to our coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational right here on 2K Sports. Time to head out to the ninth. Let's see if we can make a birdie as we make the turn. Our current leader is enjoying a two-stroke lead. As we step into the second nine here, Rich, and the short par 4 10th.
Players have looked at this hole differently over the years. It used to be just a layup shy of that bunker down the right-hand side. But with a favorable wind, we're seeing a lot more players take out driver and take it over that bunker, leaving a very short second to a green that is slightly elevated.
Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
A little bit of breeze ruffling the old hair, and it's coming straight on.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Playing within their comfort zone there.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt. You always like that on long putts when you just have to go ahead and tap it in stress-free. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. The par 4 11th resembles the par 4 third, doesn't it? The big lake on the left-hand side.
It does. It just has a little more landing room here on the left-hand side, however. But if you lay back, be prepared to go in with a long iron. If you take the driver out and successful, you now turn this challenging hole into almost a birdie opportunity. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
From around 170 yards here.
Has the wind coming right into his face.
Not their best shot there. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here.
This is their look at birdie.
Oh, just missed. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. And this one is for his par. And a very familiar sight. Tiger Woods on top of the leaderboard. And the 12th hole, Rich, similar to the 4th hole. Arnold Palmer is really starting to mimic front and back nines.
He does. It's kind of the same thing. Out of bounds out to the right. You got to avoid both those bunkers there, both right and left. You find the fairway. Again, second shot slightly uphill to a green that sits above you. One of the big dangers here, though, is going long. That is a big no-no to miss it long on this 12th.
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's currently in first place, looking to hold that lead here.
Well, this will be a big birdie here. A good putt to make. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. He's currently in a share of 11th place. Number 13, not a long hole by anyone's stretch, but the pond in front of the green really plays havoc.
It does, more so than it should. It's just a long iron or a hybrid off the tee. Find the fairway down the right-hand side, open up the angle for your second shot, and it's obvious you just don't want to miss your second shot right. So bail out to the left-hand side, make a par. Pretty simple.
Nicely done. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Couple of birdies and a couple of bogeys. Needs to get something going here today. Second shot here on the 13th hole. They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Well, you like the look of those hands.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Sitting at 5 over for the event. And another of the uphill par threes, the 14th, Rich.
This is such a difficult hole because this tee shot lines you up over on the left-hand side where you'll find those bunkers. But if you bail out to the right, well, now you're running into a low area that you have a pretty difficult chip shot to a green that historically is the firmest and fastest on this golf course.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Hello and glad you had safe travels. Jeetsai.
Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Love watching this player around the greens.
This putt is for a spot inside the top 10. Okay, so that finishes that hole. That's a good way to move into the top 10. Tiger Woods back in his familiar spot, currently leading the field here. As we get into the closing stretch here at Bay Hill, the 15th, the par 4.
Strong par 4, dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only are you hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
In the morning, a little rattled.
Certainly good at making the birdies, but let's avoid those bogeys. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 155.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Let's return to live play now.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Okay, step one complete, out of the bunker. Now let's go make a putt. If he makes this, he'll save his par. A good stroke. Oh, that's a clutch par. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Well, one of the great parts of the finish here of Bay Hills Club and Lodge, Rich, is the fluctuations in scoring, and it all starts here at the par 5 16th.
Luke, you got to take advantage of this par 5. It's just over 500 yards. Find the fairway. Don't flirt with either of those bunkers out there. Second shot should be with a middle to long iron to a green that's surrounded by water on the left and bunkers on the right. But still, it's a great opportunity to make 4 or better. That dog will hunt.
And this
Sub
putt
chat, happy
is to move into the
Tuesday.
top 5.
They Daniel Hopewell as well.
A bit long on that one. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Oh, that's a ripper. And a spot in the top 5 also with that great shot. Trailing by a few shots after that hole.
Well, now, things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
The par 3 17th, Rich, has got a wonderful atmosphere around it. Looks visually quite stunning, but my word, it's a brute.
This hole causes more stress for the players, I think, than any other hole on the golf course, with possibly the exception of number 3. This green is nearly impossible to find as it is so firm historically through the years. You find the green, you make your 3, and you're smiling earlobe to earlobe.
This is the all-important stretch. Time to make your move. Second shot here on the 17th hole. Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard.
And with only 1 hole left, a must make.
It's half a chance of being holed, this one. That one raced by. Bit of work coming back. And this one is for bogey. Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. Rich, as we head to the finishing hole here at Bay Hill, a famous finishing hole, so much drama over the years, predominantly by the great Tiger Woods. But most of the drama starts off the tee.
It does. This is actually a semi-blind tee shot. There's a mound down the right-hand side of the fairway where you can't see the golf balls land, so players won't know whether they found the fairway or missed it right or even out on the left-hand side. Most iconic moments in all of golf, in my mind's eye, Robert Gomez holding his second shot here back in 1990 to claim the title.
This putt is for a final score of 76. Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one.
Going to court is a real
This would
drag.
be a good one to make. It's
Maybe
for par.
eat some gummies.
This is on a great
LOL,
line.
actually no, don't do
And
that.
that will conclude his tournament to date. A top 10 finish. Are they pleased with that?
They should be. They should be. Ball striking wasn't great this week. They got a lot out of the game, so a top 10 finish, absolutely respectable.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.
I'll be in my Sunday best. It's weird wearing fancy clothes, dressed to impress, I guess.
UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Players' Championship. Today's
It's
coverage
the best
is about
course
to
of
start.
action given the
I'm
current
Luke
set of
Elvey, alongside Rich
circumstances.
Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hey, Luke and Rich. I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round. And I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Rich, how do you see this one playing out?
Well, last time they played, Tiger came out on top, so I expect this is going to be a lot of fun to watch, no
300
matter
points.
who wins this week.
I'm jumping around in my seat, and I can also see Rich Beem doing exactly the same. He managed this feat back in 2002 when he won the PGA at Hazeltine over the great Tiger Woods.
Oh, please, Luke, don't mention that. Once we get Rich on his high horse, there's no getting him down again. Although he has shown that it can be done. Tiger Woods can be beaten. However, it is such a tall order. I know that this player has beaten all of these incredible roster of players in all these rivalries so far, but come on, this is Tiger Woods. Can it really be done today?
Well, that's the question we're going to get answered, aren't we? Very few people have ever laid claim to beating Tiger head-to-head. Good luck in your rivalry. You're going to need it. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
If this goes in, this is going to be putt of the century. This is huge.
That was a gallant attempt. No, that's too bad. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
This for par.
He's in a share of 7th place. The first of our birdie opportunities comes second, par 5.
Driver not necessarily required here because you have to shape your tee shot from right to left, and if you're a right-handed golfer, that's not the easiest thing to do. So lefties have a better opportunity, I think, of finding this fairway than most with driver. From there, a second shot over a long bunker to a green that's very narrow, dotted by pot bunkers. Truly is one of the coolest par 5s on this layout.
The lies aren't too bad here in the first cut of rough. Going with the hybrid. Outstanding shot, high quality. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Might it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. Hey, nice looking line. Just hammered that through the line. That's just about 3 feet away. That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one. Currently 1 under for the event. Let's take a look at the par 3 third. Straight away mid-iron to short iron shot.
Such a cool little par 3. Love this green. There's a low section in the front and a high section in the back. And anytime they put the pin all the way in the back section of this green, well, I tell you what, good luck on you. If you miss this green long and or left, that bunker sits some 5 feet below the surface of the green.
This would be a great up and down. Oh, Rich, that's the special stuff. Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard. Moments like that deserve another look.
Great feel, great judge, great speed. Yeah, I like this.
Currently in first position. Well, the fourth is another great example that it doesn't need to be a long par 4 to be a testing one. This fourth can be menacing, can't it?
Par 4, 384 yards in the back. A long snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
Sitting at 2 under par. outright first here. Yeah, well played.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
From the sand, are they able to get up and down? Well, that shot took some serious skill. And back to the play, shall we? All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 25 feet from the cup.
Ooh. And that should secure the par on this one. Now leading by one shot. All right, Rich, the par 4 fifth. A strong hole this one, isn't it?
Huge mounding down the left-hand side that you want to avoid at all costs. The bunker down the right-hand side, to be fair, is not that bad. But a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a green. To be fair, that's mostly flat, runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Oh, it's not often you come up against Tiger, but he's really proving himself out there today.
4 feet to the cup. It's got a chance. That's making a big statement here today.
Fantastic start right out of the gates.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. The tee shot at the par 4-6 has changed a lot now that that tree's been taken out of the way, Rich. But what do you think of this short par 4?
I missed the tree. I thought that was a really cool feature of this hole. You had to flight it underneath the tree back in the day to find the fairway. The bunker down the left-hand side has been expanded quite a bit as the lake on the left-hand side has been added as well. The front part of this green is protected by tall palm trees that will certainly make you think on your second shots. This is a wonderful little par 4.
Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. That's a great shot into birdie range here at the 6th. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. A birdie putt awaits.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
Our current leader is up by 3 shots. As we go from a wonderful little par 4, we go to a challenging, longer par 4, the 7th.
Par 4, 451 yards, all sorts of danger down the left-hand side. Hit your tee shot out to the right. Second shot, find the green, 2-putt, and sprint to the tee on the 8th.
That's a good-looking shot there. And this shot from about 150 yards out. Currently leading by 3.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
Well, he's behind, just in second place, looking to leapfrog.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. And back to the course with the live action. And this putt will take them to 5 under. That'll sting a bit.
It defies gravity, that one. That should have chased out more, but it didn't.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. The 8th hole, a long par 3 stretching 240 yards at its maximum. It's no sleeper, that's for sure.
I don't find anything sleepy about this hole. The front of this green is so narrow. There's no place to land it, especially when they put the flagstick there. This hole will grab your attention, as it should, because it's a long iron to a sliver of an opening. Even when they put the pin on the right-hand side, you want no part of it. The center of the green all day long here.
Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Okay, let's get back to the action. Trying to get to 5 under with this putt. Well, that's a bit disappointing. An opportunity to make their par. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. The final hole on the opening 9 at TPC Sawgrass Stadium course, Rich, is a clever 3-shotter.
Par 5, 583 yards from the back. Most players will play this as a 3-shotter. Just find the fairway out to the left. Second shot out to the right. Sets up a very simple 3rd shot to a very narrow green. Miss it right or left. Good luck getting it up and down.
Attaboy, good shot. Well struck. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. That's just inside the range. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. Ouch, that hurts. A par putt awaits. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Well, this is when the knees start to knock. The sweat starts to appear on the palms of your hands, Rich. Just a slender lead with 9 to play.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
Nicely done.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Going with the 8-iron here. That's not the outcome they were after.
Wynn got that one and took it wayward.
And from the greenside rough here. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. Good looking putt. Well holed. Leading by 3 strokes now. There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole.
Oh, that was pure. Getting ready to play their third.
Wynn is going straight at his back.
Club up. I like this play.
And he's safely on the green.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Here's Tiger. How close was that to going down? Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And with that hole behind them, they currently lead ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second. Well, the tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just a decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, the little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
You like that, didn't you? Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Okay, steady now. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. It's on a good line. Solid par putt, that. And with that hole behind us, they're currently in the lead with Tiger Woods in second place. Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 3 13th.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
That's frustrating. It's just about 3 feet away.
This is what they have left for par here.
It was on a good line. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Well, they say a bogey pleases someone. The rest of the field buoyed now after that drop shot by our leader. Always a joy to see Tiger Woods. Here he is in action. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. There's a few birdie opportunities out of the gate here on the second 9 at TPC Sawgrass, but it really starts to toughen up down the stretch, starting here with a difficult par 4 14.
Difficult tee shot on this play. Some 481 yards from the tip. You find the fairway, and you've got a decent chance of finding the green with your second shot. But if you're out of position anywhere on this hole, your number will go up exponentially.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Tiger Hood's face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
Going with the 6-iron here. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Well, that'll be one of the shots of the day, that's for sure.
Yeah, that was tricky with that wind. Great shot there.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. And that's a great way to forget about that bogey on the last. And that will take him to 4 under. Still in the lead now after that hole. The par 4 15th again requires another strong tee shot because there's some trees in the way, Rich.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there, so finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green and you might be able to putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt.
From around 180 yards out. Currently leading by 3. Opting for the 6-iron. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, well played.
Judging it beautifully.
An opportunity to make a par here. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's currently in 2nd place, hoping to overtake the leader.
Boy, Rich, that was a big-time save, that one.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
Our current leader is up by 3 shots.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Not quite sure about the strike on that one. This could be heading towards the rough. To win the Players' Championship, you've got to run the gauntlet, Rich. Here we are with that big testing second shot at 16.
The water down the right-hand side is very obvious. What's not obvious are the grass bunkers on the left-hand side. You hit it in those, no guarantee of getting up and down. If you take on the green and find it, then you're almost guaranteed a birdie 4.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I just don't see this happening. I tell you, I'd love to see this player prove me wrong, though.
Steady on. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Nice little putt to hole, that one. And looking at the standings now, and they're currently in first place, ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
That's always an impressive looking ball flight, isn't it, the draw? Well, not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. Out. Nice to make a mid-range par putt. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
Well, he's behind, just in second place, looking to leapfrog.
That's a nice looking shot, that one. Just fading back into play. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. When you feel like you've survived the 17th, you stand on the 18th tee and you think to yourself, where do I hit this?
It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow, try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there, hit it out to the right-hand side of the green somehow, also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole, probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
It's all come down to this, a putt for the title. Not the end of the world. There's another chance here to close out the victory. Ooh, right by the hole. Don't sweat that last opportunity. This is another one to knock it in and win the tournament. And that'll do it, Rich. Players' Champion. That's one of the elite wins in their career.
Winning the Players' Championship, Luke, is easily as good as winning any major because the field quality is so amazing. This is going to speak volumes for this player and the career going forward. This is a heck of a win. I can't wait to see what they produce next.
Well, Henny, they've done it. They've finally managed to beat their rival.
Indeed they have, Luke, and they will be glad to check that box in their list of goals this season.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin. Delighted to have 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beem in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey, and it's a good morning to Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Thanks, Luke. Hi, Rich. Yeah, there will be fireworks out there today, let me tell you. These two players have been going back and forth at each other on social media. They have something to prove out on this golf course today.
Yes, he's got a sharp tongue and a clever game. Let's see how HV3 goes up against this player in this rivalry.
Gonna bounce, much love and wish me luck for tomorrow. Good luck.